Dear friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Nitesh Goyal from DAV College, Chandigarh. I am going to present before you the last module titled Referencing and Bibliography under the paper Tourism and Hospitality Research. Dear friends, after the completion of this module, you will be able to understand the meaning of references and why it is done, the basic terminologies that are used in references, how the references are different from bibliography, the various styles that are adopted for referring a work. So, before beginning, I would like to give you a brief introduction about the topic. Friends, the present module deals with methods and techniques that a researcher has to adopt while preparing the references for the research project undertaken and completed. This module will help a researcher to present the references in a rightful manner. So, let us first of all understand what is referencing. Whenever we write a report, it is expected to express both the subject knowledge itself and the ability to acquire that knowledge. This simply means that one has to look forward at the work already done by others. For example, if we have to explain what is research, its definition has to be provided, like Leary in 2005 defines research as a creative and strategic thinking process that involves constantly assessing, reassessing and making decisions about the best possible means for obtaining trustworthy information, carrying out appropriate analysis and tracing credible solutions. Research can be defined in a comprehensive manner as a method of discovery of truth, which is really a method of critical thinking. Here, one is referring to the definition given by someone else. While writing report, one must give complete details of the work cited. This is called referencing or citation. The journals, books, newspapers, web pages or other materials used are called the sources. Thus, referencing also acts as an evidences for the statements in the report that appear in the form of quotes or paraphrases from other authors. In simple words, referencing means showing the origin of the data that is being used in the report. Now, after having understood what is referencing, we also should know what is the importance of referencing. Referencing has now become an integral part of any research conducted these days because of the following importance that it has. First of all, referencing makes the report more authentic. It enables the reader of the report to build a trust on the report, and the researcher, as referencing assures that the write-up is based on some already existing work and not on mere researcher's own opinion. Secondly, it is very important that whenever we use or take help of someone else's work, it deserves due acknowledgement. It actually gives respect to the original author and enables the reader to know the contribution of that present researcher. Thirdly, including complete details of the resources enables the reader to easily locate the sources if they wish to. Lastly, if you do not refer the sources of work done by other researchers, you may get accused of the plagiarism. Plagiarism is using the research work of someone else without his or her permission and without acknowledging the original researchers. Now, along with references, we must also understand what is bibliography. For any kind of study, a researcher takes help of a lot of resources. be it newspapers, magazines, journals, website, conferences, and many more. Out of these sources, some are actually used by the researcher in the study at hand and not the all. But this does not mean that the work not directly cited has not contributed anything to the present study. This would rather be injustice to that contribution. Thus, it becomes pertinent here to include those sources of work also that have indirectly helped the researcher for the present study. Thus, while listing the cited work, we use the term bibliography instead of referencing to cite those works also which have not been used directly. Thus, it can be said that reference list includes the details of all the resources you have quoted or paraphrased in the study, whereas a bibliography includes the details of all the resources you have used to produce the study, including those you did not quote or paraphrase. Now friends, let's come to the one of the most important part of this module, that is the different referencing styles. There are a lot of referencing styles that are adopted worldwide. These are as first the APA, the American Psychological Association. Second, the MLA, that is the Modern Languages Association. Third, the Harvard system. Fourth, the Chicago style. Fifth, the turabian style. Sixth, the IEEE style. The seventh, MHRA, that is the Modern Humanities Research Association system. Let's take all these styles one by one. First, the APA, the American Psychological Association. APA style was introduced by a group of psychologists, anthropologists, and business managers who had thought of establishing a set of procedures or a style that would codify the different components of any writing so as to ease the reading comprehension. APA style consists of guidelines that a publisher observes to ensure clear and consistent presentation of written material. It is concerned with adoption of uniformity in use of headings, tone, length, punctuation abbreviations, the presentation of numbers and statistics, construction of tables and figures, citation of referencing, that is the topic for this module, and many other elements that are a part of a manuscript. The APA system is also called as a parenthetical system. A parenthetical system means a work is cited within parentheses. A bracketed references are included in the main body only and indicate the author's surname, the date of publication, and the page or page numbers you are referring to. For example, within brackets Kennedy, 2003, P17, that is the page 17. The point to be noted over here is that the reference comes at the end of the sentence. A bibliography or a reference list compiled as per the APA styles lists the references alphabetically starting with the author's last name. Each entry should be in the following order. First, the author's surname. Second, their first initial. Third, the date of publication in brackets. Fourth, the title of the book. Fifth, the place of publication and the publisher. Thus, it is clear from the above matter that ABA style includes referencing at two places, one in the main body and the other at the end of the document, that is in form of bibliography or references. Pause. For more convenient understanding how the referencing is to be done according to the APA style, the following are the examples of different types of works that can be cited or referred. Friends, The citations that I am going to give you an examples are hypothetical and imaginary and may not be the actual citations. So, let us take these examples one by one. How do we cite the books? In case there is single author, the in-text citation will be within brackets Goyal, comma 2009 bracket close, and at the end it will be Goyal, comma n dot within brackets 2009 from ashes to the riches, that is the title, the Crawley WAUWA. In case there are more than 2 authors, the in-text citation will be Goyal et al, comma 2009, and at the end of the document it will be Goyal, comma n dot, the second author Gautam, comma p dot, and the third author Kumar, comma a dot, within brackets the year, that is 2009, then the title Psychology of Tourists in India, then South Yarra, and published by the Palgrave Macmillan. In case you have a chapter in edited book, the in-text citation will be the name, comma the year, and at the end of the document you have again the name, the last name or the surname, comma the first initial, the year within brackets 2007 here, then the title, as rains is to fields, so good teachers are to students. Now, where it is the book? In S. Knipe, the edition, then the name of the book, Middle Years Schooling, Reframing Adolescence, then the page number 151 to 170 by the Friends Forest NSW and published by Pearson Education Australia. In case you refer from the e-book, the in-text citation will be within brackets Goyal, comma the year 2006, and at the end it will be Goyal last name, comma the first initial n dot within brackets the year 2006, then the title Tourism and Hospitality, Adobe Digital Editions, retrieved from e-book library. In case you cite a work from some conference proceeding, the in-text citation will be the last name again, comma the year, and at the end of the document in the references, the last name, the first initial, the year, then the details, the creative ways of being in J.R. Morrison and Stephenson and J.F.H.V. Rappards. These are the authors of the conference proceeding, the editions, the theoretical issues in psychology, proceedings of the International Society for Theoretical Psychology 1999 conference, the title of the conference, and the page numbers where it has been published, followed by the place and the publisher, that is Sydney and Springer. In case you cite a work from journal, in-text citation will be Sohrabi et al. In case there are more than 2 authors with the year, and in the references the name of the all authors in form of the last name, then the initials of the first name, followed by the year within brackets and the title of the article, New Lexicon and Criteria for Diagnosis of Alzheimer's Disease, then the journal name, Lancet Neurology, then comes, as you can see, 10 within brackets 4. This is, in this case, 10 is the volume, 4 is the issue, and these last are 299 to 300 are the page numbers. In case the journal article is online, the reference in the main text will be same as in case it is in print, and at the end in the references it will be the names of the authors, then the year, then the title, then the journal and the web page address. In case it's an article in the newspaper, it has to be presented in the form, again the last name with the year in case of the in-text citation, and at the end in the references it has to be last name, initial, then within brackets you have the year and the date also, that is here you can see 2006 and July 13. Then the title of that article with the name, Australian Psychological Review with the page number. In case you refer some unpublished thesis, the in-text citation will be again the last name with the year, and in the references it will be last name, initial, within brackets the year, the title of that unpublished thesis, then you have to mention this thesis is unpublished and the university this thesis has been submitted. In case you refer a published thesis, in-text citation remains the same, and the references again you give the details of the authors with the year, the title of the thesis, the place and the publisher. In case you refer a web page, in text it will be, say for example, the Australian Psychological Society 2008, and in the references you again mention the same thing as you mentioned in the text along with the complete web address. In case you refer something from the Wikipedia, the in-text citation will be like this: sports psychology, n.d. And in the references the same, followed by in the psychology wiki retrieved the date on which it has been seen along with the complete web address. The next referencing style is the MLA, that is the Modern Language Association style. Now, the MLA style for documentation has been used extensively in the humanities, especially in writing on language and the literature. MLA style features brief parenthetical citations which are similar to APA style in the text with an alphabetical list of these works cited that is presented at the end of the work. The MLA system, as mentioned earlier also, is like APA, is again a parenthetical system. The bracket in the main body of the report includes only the author's surname and the page number or the numbers, but not the date of publication. For example, Kennedy, 17. Here 17 is the page number and Kennedy is the last name of author. A bibliography presented as per the MLA style lists the references alphabetically starting by the author's last name. Each entry should be in the following order: first, the author's name in full; second, the title of the book; third, the place of publication; fourth, the publisher and the date. So, friends, for your more convenient understanding how the referencing is to be done according to the MLA style, following are the examples of different types of works that can be cited or referred to in your research work. Now, first, if you have a book in print, so in citation it will be the last name, the year, but in the references it will be Nitesh, Goyal, full stop, the atrocity paradigm, the title of the book, Oxford, then Oxford UP in the year 2005, then print, which shows that the book that you have referred is a printed book. The second is the e-book. Here in text citation will be like Zua, Victor and Krager, 1999, and the references will be Zua, Victor J and Mark A. Krager, the complete name. Chapter 231, Diseases of the Aorta, Harrison's Principle of Internet Medicine. The publisher McGraw-Hill, published in the year 1999, web, cited on 7 September 2006, the date of referring the web page. In case you are referring a journal, a printed journal, the in-text citation will be same as of APA, but in the references it will be the complete name like Prashant, Gautam, within brackets, minding the gap, the difference between the communities. This is the title of the article followed by the journal name, the Community Literacy Journal, 2.1. 2.1 here means the second volume and the first issue, and 2009 is the year of publication. 71 to 80 shows here the page numbers. in case the journal is online. The citation within the text again will be same, but in the references it will be complete names, Sharad Johnson's Shireen with the article title followed by the journal name. Here it is American Literature 76.4 means 76th volume 4th issue published in the year 2004 with the page numbers and accessed online on 10 September 2009. In case the reference is taken from some kind of web page. In the text it will be Goel, 2007, but in the references the complete name has to be given like Rajesh Goel. The title Parents and Grandparents Understanding the Nature from the novels of Turgenev. It is from the University of Bristol, 20th July 2002, but accessed on 5th May 2005. The third style is the Harvard system. The Harvard system is another style of parenthetical system, and the bracketed references in the main body are only the author's surname and the date of publication. The list of the works is cited at the end of the document under the head References and appear in alphabetical order by the author's surname first, followed by rest of the format as in the APA style. So, friends, for your convenience and more understanding how the referencing is to be done according to the Harvard style, following are the examples of different types of works that can be cited or referred for books up to 3 authors. In text it will be Goel 1997 or Goel then within brackets 1997. Both of the options can be used. But in the references it will be Goel, and the year, then the title of the book and then the publisher, Prentice Hall, and the place of publication. In case there are more than 3 authors for the book, in text it will be Bond et al. With the year 1996, and in the references it will be the complete names of all the authors like Bond WR, Smith JT, Brown KL, and George M. with the year 1996, the title of the book Management of Small Firms, the publisher McGraw-Hill, along with the place of publication, that is Sydney. In case you are referring an edited book, the in-text citation will be within brackets Goel 1999, and in the references it will be Goel, N, within brackets will be the edition, then the year 1999, then the title Management of Financial Resources, the Academic Press, London. In case you are referring a chapter or article in an edited book, the in-text citation will be within brackets Goel 1999, with the page number, and in the references Goel, N, the year, with the title The Indian Workplace Good or Bad, in P. Thompson and Warhurts, with the additions The Workplace of the Future, the title of the edited book, with the page number 22 to 34, Macmillan Press, the publisher, with the place of publication, that is London in this case. In case you are referring an e-book, the in-text citation will be within brackets Goel 2015, and in the references it will be Goel, and 2015, the title Managing the NGOs, the place London, which is available from e-book library or any other source from where you are referring that e-book, with the date of citation. In case you are referring a journal that is in print form, in text citation will be again same like within brackets Conley and Galeson 1998. In the references it will be Conley TG and Galeson W in the year 1998. The title Nativity and Wealth in Mid-19th Century Cities, published in the Journal of Journal Economic History, volume 58, number 2, along with the page numbers. In case the article is cited from a journal that is online, in text again it will be same like Segan and Booth in the year 2011, and in the references it will be Segan M and Booth C 2011. The title followed by the name of the journal, the volume, the number, the page, and give the complete web address along with the date of citation. In case you are referring a website, suppose you are referring a website of a university library, it will be University Library 2015 and the details like University Library homepage, the date of citation 26 February 2016, the University of Western Australia and the web address. Suppose you are referring Wikipedia, the in-text citation will be the title that you had searched for, and in the references you have Internet Entrepreneur 2012, Wikiversity Wiki, the date of the citation and the complete web address. In case you are referring something from the Facebook, it will be in the text, it will be like the library 2015, and in the references like you can see UW Library 2015, special collections in the Read Library, Facebook post on the date available from the that web address, the conference proceedings. In text, it has to be refer like the name, the last names of the authors with the year 2010. In the references, the complete names along with the title and title of the conference, the place Melbourne and the Institute of Applied Economics and Social Researches along with the page numbers. In case you are referring an e-book, the in-text citation will be a similar Goel 2015 within brackets, and in the references it will be Goel N 2015 without brackets, managing the NGOs, the title, the place London, which is available from the online library from where the e-book is cited and the date of citation. In case the journal is in printed form, you give the last names with the year in the main body, and in the references the complete name, then the year, then the title, then the journal with the volume, the issue number and the page number. In case you are referring a newspaper, the in-text citation will be same Goel 2016. In the reference list, it will be the name, year, the title, the name of the newspaper, the date and the page. If you are referring an unpublished thesis, it will be in text, it will be same. In the references, it will be the complete name, the surname first, Goel, N, year, the title of the thesis. You have to mention it's a PhD thesis, then followed by the university where this thesis undertook. Finally, if you refer a published thesis, in-text citation will be the author's last name, like here May 2007. The reference, it will be complete name along with the title with the name of the publisher added here. The next is the Chicago style. Unlike APA, MLA and Harvard system, Chicago is a documentation style which was originated by the Chicago University Press in the year 1906. This referencing style is primarily based on the rules of grammar and punctuation that is common in American English. Typically, Chicago style presents two basic documentation systems. First, notes and bibliography, and second, the author date. The notes and bibliography style is generally preferred by researchers in the field of literature, history, and the arts. The author date style has been used by the researchers in the field of physical, natural, and social sciences. In this system, the sources are briefly cited in the main body, including the author's last name and the date of publication. The detailed citations are presented in the form of references where full bibliographic information is given. Friends, for your more convenient understanding how the referencing is to be done according to the Chicago style, following are the examples of different types of works that can be cited or referred. Now friends, if you are referring a book, the in-text citation will be the last name Poland 2006, with the page numbers. But in the references, it will be the complete name, last name with the first name followed by it. Poland, Michael here, then the year 2006, the title of the book, The Omnivore's Dilemma, A Natural History of 4 Meals, the place and the publisher, New York and Penguin here. In case you are referring a printed journal, the in-text citation will be Goel 2007 with the page number, and in the references Goel, the first name Nitesh, the year 2000, the title Market in Plato's Republic with the name of the journal, here the Classical Psychology with the page numbers. In case you are referring a journal that is online, then it will be Cosinets and Watts 2009 with the page number, and in the references the complete details of the authors, the year, the title followed by the name of the journal and the date that you have accessed this journal. In case you are referring a website, the in-text citation will be say Google 2009 and the references it will be Google 2009. If you are referring a Google privacy policy, the title given, the last modified March 11 with the complete address. The fifth style is the Turabian style. The Turabian style is based on Kate L. Turabian's manual for writers of research papers, theses and dissertations. Turabian citation style is very similar to Chicago style, as it is also a basic documentation system which includes notes, bibliography style or simply the bibliography style, and secondly the author date style, which is the previously called the parenthetical citation references list style. Friends, for your more convenient understanding how the referencing is to be done according to this Turabian style, following are the examples of different types of work that can be cited or referred. In case you are referring a journal article that is online, in-text citation will be the last name, Wendy, the year with the page number, and in the reference list the complete name with the title of the article, splitting the difference here, the Chicago University, Chicago Press in the year 1999. In case the journal is in printed form, the in-text citation will be Smith 1999 with the page number, and in the complete detail will be given in the references at the end. The complete name will be given first, Smith John Maynard with the title Origin of Altruism, published in Nature 393 volume in the year 1998, under the pages 639 to 40. If you are referring a website, you have to give the details of the website in the referencing, but in the in-text citation it will be the name of the website with the year 2005 here in this example. In the references, the name of the web page, the title, and lastly on which date it has been accessed, followed by the complete web address. In case you have an article in electronic journal, the in-text citation will be the last name, year with the page number, and the references, the details of the author, the year, the title, then we have this name of the journal, the issue, the volume, the month, the page number, and lastly the date of access of the web page, followed by the complete web address. The next and the sixth style is the IEEE style. IEEE stands for Institute for Electrical and Electronics Engineers. The IEEE style is proposed by the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, which is a professional body of engineering sciences. Under the IEEE style, in-text citations are included, which are numbered in square brackets. These numbers then referred to the full citation, which is listed under the header references at the end of the document. Since citation inside the text are just the numbers, the references at the end are in chronological order and not alphabetical. For example, each of the item of the references has to be presented in the following order. First, the author's name is listed as first initial, comma, the last name. Then, the title of an article that is listed in quotation marks. Third, the title of journal or the book is listed in italics. For your more convenient understanding, some of the examples are given as: if you are referring a book in print, the reference will be given as B. Claus and P. Horn, the name of the book, Robot Vision. The Cambridge Place, MIT Press in the year 1986. Pause. If you are referring a chapter in book, the reference is to be given as L. Stain. The title, Random Patterns, and the title of the book, Computers and You. J.S. Brake with the edition New York, Willie, the publisher, in the year 1994, and the page number 55 to 70. Then, if you are referring an e-book, it will be same, and you have to give the editions. You have to mention that it is an e-book. In case you are referring a journal article, the name of the authors, the title of the article, then the journal in italics, give its volumes, the edition, page number, and the month and year of publication. In case it is a conference paper, the name of the authors, the title, where it has been published, followed by the page numbers. The last system mentioned over here is the MHRA system, that stands for Modern Humanities and Research Association. This system is also similar to the above style, that is the IEEE style. The only difference of IEEE style and MHRA style is that in case of in-text citation, instead of bracketed references, superscript numbers like this, where one, as you can see on your screen, are linked to a sequence of the notes that appear either at the foot of the page, which are called footnotes, or in a section at the end of the document, that are called the endnotes. These notes are as same as were in case of the IEEE style. The examples are David Kennedy, comma, new relations, the title, the year, and other details. There is one more popular system, that is Oxford referencing style, which is no different than the MHRA style. So, all the details are same. So, friends, after having details of these references and its style, it's time to sum up. So, referencing is an integral part of any research study, be it humanities, science, or social sciences. Whenever we quote or paraphrase the work from someone else's work, it commands due acknowledgement of that work. It also helps the reader to approach the cited work. Thus, understanding the importance of referencing, continuous efforts are made for the purpose of standardization of the referencing styles. This has propounded many styles like APA, MLA, Harvard, Chicago, Turabian, IEEE, MHRA, and Oxford. All these styles provide for a standardized system to write a reference within the text body as well as at the end of the document in form of the references or bibliography, as the case may be. Thank you.